Do I have something on my face? I feel like I have something on my face. Is there something on my face? Alright, so I got up early this morning because we're in a pretty heavy drought, and I wanted to get some water on the plants before it gets hot. Turns out I found a treat on the tomatoes. Now, I said it's a treat. It's not really a treat for me. It's kind of a headache, but it'll be a treat for my chickens. It's my first tomato hornworm of the season. For those of you who have never seen a tomato hornworm before, they can grow to be like 4 or 5 inches long. They're pretty thick. It's caterpillar, and they're extremely good at blending in with their surroundings. They look just like a curled up sort of dead tomato leaf or dying tomato leaf or tomato leaf, and they blend in really well, so they're hard to spot. I'm going to teach you some tricks on how to find them. Now, a regular tomato leaf is going to look kind of like this, right? It's going to have its little branches, side shoots, whatever. Then, if you're being pested by tomato hornworm, you're going to have these little stumps. Notice how the leaf part of it has been completely devoured. Now, they can do some serious damage to tomatoes too. I don't think I see any yet, but if you ever find a tomato with some chunks taken out of it, I mean some pretty big chunks, you probably have a tomato hornworm. In my hand is another telltale sign of a tomato hornworm. This is their little poop pellet. It's about the size of a small pea. Now, usually you'll find these on the plant, on the leaves, right below where hornworm has been munching, or sometimes on the ground. So if you see these, look up from where they are and you might find the worm. So we're going to start in the vicinity of that leaf I showed you earlier, and we're going to move around. This is right above where I found those little pellets too. So we're going to move around the plant a little, see if we can spot this guy. You see him yet? Right there. And you don't have to be scared. You just reach in. They're not going to run because they're pretty slow. You just grab them off there. They're hold on pretty tight with these back legs. So don't be afraid to just pluck them off. Try not to damage the plant too much. And there he is. Tomato hornworm. You get to see a little bit of the size of that guy. Chickens are going to love him. It's one of their favorite things to eat. Now, it's no reason to panic or anything, but if you have one tomato hornworm, you probably have more than one. So just be a little bit extra vigilant around your tomato plants, because you put a lot of time into them and you want to get some tomatoes off of them. You're going to follow the little tips I gave you. You're going to search them out, you're going to find them, and you're going to kill them. I'm going to show you a great way to kill them, because the good news is chickens love tomato hornworms. I've erroneously been calling this a tomato hornworm when in fact it's a tobacco hornworm. Found out the difference is the number of markings on its side and the shape of those markings. So the tobacco hornworm, like this one, has 7 diagonal white stripes with sort of a black dot stripe border on them. The tomato hornworm has V-shaped white markings with no border. So if you ever have one and you need to tell the difference, this is a tobacco hornworm. Another way you can tell when they're in the caterpillar stage here is the color of the horn. The tobacco hornworm has a red horn. The tomato hornworm has a bluish black horn. It's not a stinger. It's not going to hurt you. It's just a little pointy. It's probably just meant to protect it from predators. Also, both types of caterpillar will eventually turn into hawk moth, which is actually a pretty moth. I saw one the other night out in the garden. They are nocturnal, and that's when they'll lay their eggs, so it's hard to prevent them from laying their eggs when you're using organic methods, but that's what happens. And now it's time for the ultimate chicken tomato hornworm tug-of-war deathmatch. To say the chickens are excited is a bit of an understatement. In this corner, weighing in at I don't know how much, one of the original 8 chickens that we have. favorite. And in this corner, very vocal this morning, also one of the original 8 chickens. These are the only 2 left. This is Friendly. Let's make this a fair match, ladies. To make this more interesting, I've decided to make it a cage match. Ta-da-da! At this point, Friendly, obviously the more excited of the 2. Here it is, though. The moment you've all been waiting for. And go! Friendly has it. Friendly has it. Favorite's making her move. She's a little slow this morning. And she made short work of that one. And the winner, by devourment, Friendly. Friendly, do you have any words for the viewers at home watching your victory today? What was that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Do you have any words for the viewers at home, sweet thing? No? And just so nobody else feels left out, dig in, chickens. We got weeds, we got grass, we got some cabbage that wasn't going to happen. We got a bunch of Japanese beetles, occasional grasshopper in there. You got the full mix. Oh, somebody found the beetles. It's our reigning champion, Friendly. She's quite the chow hound. You got some dandelion. Oh, they're loving it. They're loving it.